going to talk you through a few just musts that you must be doing. First things first, your snatch grip width, alright, is going to be determined by where you're going to hit the bar out of your hip, okay? Now, you want to try and hit it just above the pubic bone. There's like a nice chunk of muscle. It's actually where your bladder sits. That's where you want to try and make the bar bounce off. So with your arms straight locked out, alright, and your shoulders in a neutral position or pulling back on it, alright, you're going to then have the bar in the right place. Don't shrug yet, or don't pull up, because then you're going to be too high, alright? So your pubic, or my pubic bone's there, I want to have the bar about there, alright, so that's my width. So when I have a look at the knurling on the bar, that's where I want to grab the bar in the snatch grip, alright? When you grab the bar, make sure you got your hook grip, so you've got your thumb running parallel to the bar and your fingers over, squeezing nice and tight, alright? That's going to be a hook grip that you're going to pull with. We need that hook grip because when my arm's out at this angle, my pinky 10 to 1 is not actually grabbing on the bar. So I'm not grabbing with a straight grip like that and then cranking my arm straight, because then you're going to put a lot of tension on the outside of your wrist. Okay. So you need to use that hook grip because that's the angle of what we're grabbing with, and those first three fingers, including the thumb, is what's going to lock out the bar. Okay. From there, guys, we're going to be doing the high hang snatch. Alright, so let's just recap all the snatches quickly. That's our full squat snatch. Alright, so from the ground all the way back down to the full squat. Alright, then you've got your hang snatch, where you go power hang, all the way to the top of the knee, not past the knee, scooping into it and catching. Alright, and then we've got what we call the high hang snatch, or the pocket snatch, where you basically try and take it out of this position here. You can throw your hip into it though. Alright, remember the muscle snatch from the Bergener drill is where we dip drive, where we don't use the hip. So we go straight down, straight up, and we lock out. Alright, so we don't throw the hip into it. Now what you can do is from the pocket, right, or what we call it the high hang snatch, you're going to actually just throw the hip into it a little bit and then try and catch underneath. Alright, you can go slightly down, so some of the guys go slightly down, so they go almost into like a little hang snatch, alright, just to get the setup right. Then they throw the hips into it and then they catch. Alright, what this teaches us is to pull ourselves under nice and quick. Alright, so as soon as you want to add weight onto that, it's going to be harder because it's tougher to pull yourself under. You must finish extending the hip, making good contact to throw the bar up. Alright, any questions with that? Any question? You must make decent contact. Alright, I don't want to see you muscling the bar up. So here, what I don't want to see is that you don't even make impact, but you muscle the bar up overhead. Alright, you must take it out of the hip, out of that pocket area, bounce it off, and then pull under. Alright, shrug, high elbows, obviously most important. Alright, we know that drill. Shrug, high elbows, don't swing the bar away from you. Alright, you don't want to have the bar getting thrown away because that's going to pull you forward. Alright, any questions there?
Yeah. At what stage do you start with the squat?
Squatting. You want to try and pull yourself under quite quickly. So once you've made contact, you've shrugged, and the bar is starting to become weightless, you want to pull yourself under. Alright, so what Charles is asking there is, where do I start pulling myself under? So what I want to try to do is here, there. Alright, so there where the bar is becoming weightless, I want to shoot under. As I finish that movement, I want to try to pull myself under. Alright, some of you guys might not have a full overhead squat yet. Alright, then I want you just to try and catch it as low as you can. So you might catch it here, there for today, and be standing. Right, but I want to see you still catching the bar in as low of a squat as what you can. Okay, you can also ride it the rest of the way down, so you can catch it and then try overhead squat, alright, for some more practice and for flexibility. But try and just mix up those two. Focus on the hip first, making sure you can contact. Okay, cool.